Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Keeping Goals and welcome to Loughborough University. Thank you for your feedback on episode 3. I hope you enjoy going behind the scenes of our goalkeeper training. Now for episode 4, we're going to take you behind the scenes of a Loughborough Sport video shoot and we're going to answer your questions in Conor and Jonny's Q&A. So without further ado, enjoy the episode. So we get to come onto the stadium pitch and smack balls around, which is something I've always wanted to do.
And now you finally get to do it.
Now I finally get to do it. My own private training session on the stadium. Whoa. Done. Right. We have been on the stadium at Loughborough University and we've been filming a commercial video for the Elite Athlete Centre, which is a new building at Loughborough University, which is kind of housing the elite athletes, has cooking in-house, but for elite athletes it has air rooms, so you can change the temperature of the rooms based on your recovery, all that kind of stuff. So it's a new facility at Loughborough and they're filming a new commercial to advertise it. And they didn't have any elite athletes, so they asked me to do it. But
That's not what happened. I'll just clarify for you. I've been filming all day with James and one of the things he wanted was an elite football player, so obviously who better to ask to do it than Con. That's why.
We bribed them. We told them they'd feature on Keeping Goals and they jumped at the opportunity. So we did, just some kind of posy shots. So we were doing lots of things with boots and walking around on the grass with the floodlights and the silhouettes and all that kind of thing. And then a bit of work up and down, a bit of hands, just being extra energetic so that you could capture some nice things. So hopefully we'll feature on the advert sometime soon. You can go and have a look. And now we've got people actually playing real football. We will show you the advert, we will post a link, so you'll be able to see it. So you can see Jonny and James's work. You can see what Jonny gets to do. Oh, what a screamer. You can see what Jonny gets to do when he works with another videographer. Hopefully we don't lose him and he'll come back and film episode 5. So, welcome to Conor and Jonny's Q&A. We asked for your questions at the end of the last episode and over on our Instagram pages. So if you're not following those, follow both of those. But you sent your questions in and we're going to answer them as best we can. So don't mind us looking down here as well because the paper and the questions there.
Should we get started?
What is the biggest challenge you faced while filming Keeping Goals, Jonny?
In season 1, the biggest challenge was definitely sifting through the amount of footage Conor filming in Spain meant that he had to send everything across to me, so it would be a case of I'd have to sit through it and find the best bits. But what I found was through Conor's speeches and monologues, there were lots of I can now recognise the sound signature of Conor's. And now season 2, I think it's a bit different again, because now I'm kind of developing what I'm like in front of the camera. I've never been sat in front of a camera before, so yeah.
You're right, for me it's probably the same. Actually sitting in front of a camera, just you and the camera, and talking, it's odd, it's weird, and it's very difficult to learn how to do it. The other biggest challenge filming the series has probably been, I was always mindful of people's perceptions of me doing a vlog and documenting my journey. I knew people would think that maybe it wasn't professional, or it wasn't me concentrating on my goalkeeping, and hopefully you watching the series would know that it was none of those things, but I was always mindful of the football culture, that it may be perceived in that way. But I've always just tried to be as honest as possible, to show you when I'm at my lowest and then when I'm at my highest, and not to lie, make things out to be what they're not. I've always tried to be honest and document our journey. Next question. What were the differences between training in the UK and Spain, and what were your biggest technical improvements while training in Spain? I think the biggest differences between the UK and Spain is, in the UK we've always emphasised athletic and physical ability, so how fast you are, how big you are, how strong you are. In teams from professional all the way down, that's been the most important thing. Loads of players have been told they're not big enough and they leave football as a result. Whereas in Spain, the emphasis is on technical ability. You can always work on speed and power and things in the gym. Being in Spain with a professional club, we were in the gym maybe once a week. The rest was on the pitch. If you weren't good enough technically, you weren't there. For me, what I learnt the most over there would be, people would probably expect me to say distribution and long and short passes, but it was actually positioning in the goal. The two keepers that I worked with at Fuenlabrada were brilliant at it. They were always in the right position for the save, and I think that's something that technically I learned over there, to make sure you're always adjusting with the play and being in the right position to make the save. Next question.
Con, who's your goalkeeping idol?
Of all time, Iker Casillas, because he's the same height as me. He was a little keeper and he won everything. He was a leader off the pitch, on the pitch, and some of his saves were ridiculous. And now Marc-Andre ter Stegen of Barcelona, because his distribution is just ridiculous with both feet. Okay, next question. What motivates you every day, Johnny?
I would say in general I'm quite a competitive person. All the way through school and through university I've been part of sports as well. So I'm always trying to improve and one-up myself. At the moment, filmmaking and creating content just drives me. I'm super excited about making films every day, and I just want to get better and always compete against myself and compete against the last video that I made as well.
I think I've answered this one before in the one we did in series 1, but mine's the same. It's improvement. If you're motivated by a goal that is monetary value or something like that, it's not going to sustain you. Improvement and getting better is never ending, and if that is your motivation and that's your goal, then you're going to get up every single day and work hard to get it, becoming the best goalkeeper I can possibly be. That's my motivation each day. What will you do after university?
I think the most important thing is finishing this last year of my degree.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The aim for me is to finish this degree, which is mechanical engineering, and then after uni I'm wanting to do some more filmmaking stuff, so I'm hoping that this year I can make and just create content as much as possible. Maybe do some production stuff with documentary filmmaking. Yeah.
For me, like Johnny says, finishing university and then becoming a professional footballer, same as it was when I started university. Wherever that might be in England, might be in Spain, might be somewhere else. That's the goal.
So the next question is, Con, would you prefer to have a busy game and lose, or to win and have done nothing?
Win and have done nothing, because you won. It's not about personal performance, although that's what you strive for, and do your job well and be as good as you can, but you got to win. Winning is the key. Next question. Right. The next question was sent in by one of our housemates.
It's a very important question.
It's probably the most important question so far. Star Wars or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings, without a doubt.
It's got to be Star Wars.
No. See, this is where Connor and I actually fall out.
Obi-Wan Kenobi versus General Grievous. Epic.
The Witch King versus Gandalf. Like, come on.
This is turning into a very different vlog, and it could go on forever. Alright then, final question. Johnny, what is your next goal for your career?
The next goal for my career is to create content as much as possible, and then to keep getting involved in filmmaking, production.
So if you need any video production, someone's looking for clients. For me, this year we've got to win things for Loughborough. FA Vars is top of the list. To win the FA Vars at Wembley, to win books, to win other cup competitions, and after that become a professional footballer, wherever that may be. That's the goal.
Yeah.
So that's it for Conor and Johnny's Q&A. Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you, Conor.
And that's it for the episode. So thank you for watching Keeping Goals. As always, please like, subscribe, all those kind of things. Share it around, get people seeing Keeping Goals, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.
See you later.
Bye. And there we go. Oh, 550 something. Oh! Jab, 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 jab. Oh! Oh, sh**. Reach it out, touching you. Oh dear. Sugar. If you can keep her up. Oh, I'm disappointed with that.
Make sure you check it out on all platforms. Who do you think of when you think of the next challenge?